Hello everyone, look at your life, look at your choices. Choosing to watch this video is the best choice that you've ever made. Kindly, if you're new here, consider subscribing to this channel. And the returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back and appreciating my content. So today I want to talk about how to deal with laziness and procrastination. Kindly sit back and watch this to the end. Whatever motivated me to talk about this, for some time or some period, during a certain period, I was a victim of this, and so found things that helped me through it, and so it's good to share. So kindly ensure that you watch this video. The other time I analyzed a video about how to read and understand. If you've not watched it, kindly go back and watch it. I'll just pin it somewhere. So today let's talk about laziness and procrastinations and how to deal with it. Number one thing that you should know, that you must first admit that you are lazy and procrastinating. Number one step to dealing with this, you have to accepting that, okay, I've been unproductive, I've been doing this and this and this, and I really need to change. So first step is just to admit that you've been doing that, you've been having that, or and that will also help. Then another thing that we're going to talk about is to pick a good study location, a place with proper lighting, a place with a clear surface that you can spread your reading materials, a place that at least there are no distractors. At least that place will get to help you. Then in number 3, in case there is any distractor in your area, you must ensure that you eliminate them. In doing elimination, you must ensure that if there is a song or music or movies that are playing, you have to eliminate that. And if people are around you, you have to ensure that you're not near people. And if you're that person that cannot concentrate where people are, it's important you go to the library, and you will have some maximum cooperation. And so let's also talk about, you set achievable goals. I call these goals SMART, realistic goals that can be achieved. And here SMART stand for, number 1, S for specific. Specific, you have to say that during this time to this time I will be doing this, or you have to be specific about what you're going to do. I will be reading Weep Not Child. That is specific. Then measurable, you can say that I will be reading Weep Not Child for the whole day. You have to set a timeline that is also very favorable. Then something that is achievable, a timeline that is achievable, that you cannot take, you can be able to take breaks in between. You say that from this time to this time I'll be reading this, from this time to this time I'll be continuing with this. Make it achievable. And then the next thing that you have to do is also make it realistic and time specific. You say that from 1 to 2 I will be doing this, from 2 to 3 I'll be doing this. Just like I've said, don't say that the whole day I'll be doing it for the whole day. That will not augur well with you. Another thing, that you form study groups. I've realized that these study groups, or peer study groups, they help you to give you the reading vibes. You get to think that, oh, I really need to read. Because when you meet with people, they will challenge you and tell you that I read this, I did this, I did this, and you feel like, no, I'm doing nothing. There's nothing I'm doing. So it will push you into going and looking for these books and reading them. So study group will also help you. And then you meet together in that group. You meet, discuss together the books. And these people will also help you in accountability. In case you're doing schoolwork, they will help you to be accountable. In schoolwork, they ask if you've done, they've done, you see them doing it, and you are pushed. You have that vibe, peer pressure vibe. It will make you go and look for that book and read or study and do the assignment. Then number last and very important, second last and very important, reward yourself. You tell yourself, I'm going to be disciplined, I'm going to do this from this and this, but after this, if I manage to do the 2 hours, I'll reward myself. I'll buy myself this, I'll buy myself some chocolates, so that will help your brain to be trained that from this period to this period you have to do this and this reward. Just like it's used in kids, it's also important for you. This will help you to deal with this laziness and procrastination when it comes to books. Another thing that is also important is to take a break and rest. You have to practice healthy reading. I used to struggle with this. I could read for the whole night. When it comes in the morning, I struggle with doing the activities during the day because I'm so sleepy, and I noticed that it was not going to work well with me. So it should be healthy. You don't need to read for the whole night, even if the book is so interesting, but you need to set your time so well, smart, so well, realistic, and that will help you to deal with it. And then another thing, you also need to create some breaks in between. Taking a break is not laziness. You can say that I'm going to read from this time to this time, do my activities or chores from this time to this time, go to job, and set a certain time. And after that time, when you go and maybe take some nap or just relax or watch something, doesn't mean that you're lazy. Taking a break is not laziness, but too much break can also be laziness. So you need to be very smart and careful. So that is that. Ensure that you read healthy. Ensure that you deal with the laziness and procrastination. You don't say that I will do it tomorrow, I will do it the other day. The moment that you feel that I need to do it, just rise up at that time, do it, get done with it, move to the next thing. It will really help you as a learner, as a reader, and as someone who is committed to achieving a goal at the end of it. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Thank you so much for always coming back and appreciating my content. Let's meet in the next video. Bye.